Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
I'm Mike.
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Traveler's Whiskey. So this was asked for, and I can't say much anticipated on this one. I haven't heard a whole lot of good things about it, but we'll get through the particulars and we're going to see what's going on. Asked for by who? There's been a couple people that actually already requested this to go up against like Elvis and a couple other things. So this is Traveler's Whiskey. We got it for $32.99. This paper's going to annoy me. This comes in at a 90 proof. So the company is Sazerac. The distillery is Buffalo Trace. So this is the Traveler's Blend number 40. It's a collaboration between Chris Stapleton and Buffalo Trace. Got to be honest, I'm not a country guy. I don't even know who Chris Stapleton is. I apologize. Chris, I know you would, but I don't. So they evaluated more than 50 different types of blends. They settled on number 40. That's how it got the name of 40. And coincidentally, Traveler was one of the name of Chris Stapleton's first album.
Correct.
Hence why it's the name. And so we're going to give it a try. I have not tried this yet, but I have seen...
Thanks for the suggestion.
A lot of other people have tried it, and I haven't heard a whole lot of good things about it. But I'm going to go in with an open mind, and we're going to see what happens.
A very small open mind.
Well, you know what? You know what? It already right off the bat, because
this has to go. Oh my God, keep
No. I'm going to end up taking that off. But Sazerac ends up, people forget that beautiful... moose one we have over here is made, I mean?
I'll give them the beautiful part of that.
Sazerac owns a lot of companies, so they have ties with like Canadian whiskey and stuff like that. So
this might be darker than that.
I want to see. I'm going to have to see on this. I'm going to leave it objective. I'm hoping, because it was actually, I'm not going to lie, we had to search for this. This isn't, of course, he searches with his eyes closed because he sent me a picture. I'm like, isn't that the bottle we're looking for? But I have yet to see it in the stores.
So I'm on a quest of the 15 other things that you're asking to be out there for. There's like a zillion freaking.
But the story isn't as fun when you say it like that. It's much better.
So I send him a picture. He's like,
I see.
No, that's not the makers we're looking for. But isn't there Travelers?
I see like this much of the bottle. I'm like, isn't that Travelers right next to the one you're looking at? He's like, oh shit, it is. I'm like, can you grab me that one, please?
That was
Thank you.
2 months ago. He's like, if you see Travelers and you travel, just pick it up. I'm like, okay.
All right. So nose wise,
it's not
horrible. So far.
It's not really bad. Are you getting your Buffalo Trace?
No, I'm not. I'm not yet. So
I was going to say,
I was
I'm not really going there.
I want to try it. It has there is a slight...
There seems to be more to it, actually.
There's like a slight fruitiness going on, but I'm going to say, I have to take a sip.
90 proof. Oh, it's got a little nuttiness. You going to tell me it's a banana?
Nope.
I'm getting a nuttiness.
I'm not getting a banana.
In the first initial hit.
I really got like a sugary sweetness on when it hit my tongue.
I got a nuttiness. I didn't get a huge amount of oak.
Let me see.
I didn't get it.
I don't believe it was age stated. It does say a blend of different ones, but there was none. You read this, right?
So I did read it. There's not much.
Not a whole lot on the front.
It's not 90 proof, and it's a number 40 blend or whatever it was.
Yep.
Nose doesn't jam you.
Yeah.
For 90 proof though, it's pretty smooth or easy.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Because what did we do the other day? That was 86. That had a little more of a sparkle, actually. Whatever that was. Giggle all you want. I told you I can never remember the name.
No, I know, but I'm gonna end up bumping a video to put this one out, so it won't even be out yet. But I'm gonna end up visually comparing it. I'm trying to think.
Where would you go with this? Who would you compare this to?
Yeah, that's in my head. I'm thinking about it. It's 90 proof. It's $33. I mean, is this okay whiskey? Yes. We got to say that. It is tasty. It does not bring me anywhere near any of the Buffalo Trace products, though. Like these are flying off the shelf because not only because he's big.
Both. He's huge.
He's big. So people are buying it because his name's on it. But then, it's also a Buffalo Trace product. So people think it's got to be great. But it doesn't remind me of any other than Caribou Crossing. It doesn't remind me any of the Buffalo Trace products. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't.
We'd have to try to put. I think that's only 82. I think.
I'm not sure.
We have to put that up. We'll have to try it. Put that in your.
I'm not sure.
Put that in the Mad Memory bank.
I got a couple. You know, the funny thing is I have a couple.
And then we can do it against the other.
I have a couple other
high rollers.
I have a couple other Sazerac products. I mean, they're involved in a tough. You know, Sazerac is
the nose is coming around.
I mean, they also own 1792. Sazerac. Yeah, I mean, they own a lot of different places. So, but this is a collaboration of Buffalo Trace. It just, to me, I'm trying to get. There's nothing I've had from Buffalo Trace that tastes like this. Other than that Caribou Crossing, that doesn't have the traditional Buffalo Trace flavors, where you get the fruity butterscotch and stuff. That's pretty distinctive. I'm not getting any of that.
And that was like $60.
Mm-hmm.
I guess back to it's not bad.
No,
it's not.
It's not.
It's not worth much more than
not,
this. If they're selling this for 50, 60,
$39.99.
I was gonna say if they're selling it for 50, 60 bucks, then I'd say keep on trucking and go grab any of the others that we talk about all the time. But
you got yours for 32. I want to say when I googled it, they said that average MSRP was like $39.99. It's okay. That's all. It's not anything. Me personally, I think I get a better wave of flavor because I get more nut and stuff with my Evan Williams, you know, for $17.99. You know what I mean? I can buy two of them. You know, that's just my personal opinion. This is good. It helps that I don't even know who Chris Stapleton is, so I don't have an attachment to that, nor do I have a huge affiliate with, like, Buffalo Trace isn't my flavor profile normally.
Usually that's not your first pick.
It's not. Typically it's not. I actually don't usually even drink them on my own.
Who he is.
I might.
If I played you a song.
Yeah, I absolutely might. But again, I don't really listen to country. Like, I might have heard something he's done, but I know who Willie Nelson is. That's country, right? But and again, he's probably huge.
That is the box man next to me.
I don't know.
Real profile of music. Yeah. He could probably tell you 35 rappers, but couldn't tell you a country song or a pop song.
Charlie Daniels Band.
See where he goes back?
How's that into the 80s. That's it. I like them. You know,
Oak Ridge Boys.
Oh, I like the Oak Ridge Boys, but they weren't country.
What were they?
Oh yeah, I guess they were.
What the hell are you talking about?
16 horsepower. You know them? Huh? They're
you would about 20 other people.
Oh, I used to love 16 horsepour, but
yeah, there we go. There's his vast knowledge of music.
I have a wide array. I don't stick to a genre.
Okay.
So
let me tell you another story.
I have a lot of
if you travel with Tom in a vehicle, he's gonna put his radio on scan and never hear a fucking song. You just hear and he can go from here to Timbuktu listening to it, just rotate around of 2 seconds of a music.
The fun part of this, my new truck doesn't have a scan button. That's so annoying. It's so annoying.
That would be a joy for me to get in. He's not lying.
I used to do that all the time.
Oh, I don't know if he did it to piss me off.
No,
it worked.
No, because even my wife would go, "Are you going to listen to any song?" I'm like, "I didn't like any of them," and it just kept scanning.
He would just leave it go. Mm-hmm. Literally from here to New Hampshire, he would just keep letting it scan. I mean, at what point are you going to hit a fucking station?
Didn't like any of them.
Anyway.
I mean, the more this sits on the glass, it's okay.
It's not a fruity nose now.
It's not $32.99 okay, but it's okay. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't go more than $39. If you want to try it because you're a Stapleton fan and you're a Buffalo Trace fan, I don't think you're really going to go wrong at $32, $39.
I'm going to put
no more than $39.
I'm going to bump a video, and it's going to come out before that. But I'm going to relate it back to, because for you faithful fans that are watching every day, you're going to see it. Out shortly is going to come out that 2 stars. And related to that was what, $24.99? Mm-hmm. It's not that much better than that one.
No, and that might have had a little more. It was less proof, but it had a little more of a kick.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this isn't carrying
the
anything
nose,
that much
might
better.
be a little bit better. It's a little fruitier, probably. That's
maybe a little bit more of a, but it's not. It's not.
Again, I said maybe too.
No. Yeah. I mean, if we go back,
I'm not selling this like it's
a
product to go chase.
All I'm going to say, for the record, for those people that are chasing, because unfortunately that's what's happening. Like, people actually think this is going to be good because it's Buffalo Trace product and stuff.
And
if you have access,
it might be to our surprise down the road, everyone, because all they got to do is jump on a bandwagon and then.
The
This
biggest
could be a
thing.
$90 bottle next year.
If you're thinking of buying it because you like the Buffalo Trace profile, this does not carry that. Get any one of the benchmark expressions are way better than this for half the price.
Yeah, you can't get them here.
We can't get them here. I understand that, but I'm just saying, like as a base model, like they're all better than that.
Yeah, you go get a foolproof, and it's like
It would just absolutely smash this. 100%, and that's just, and you can get them for like $20-something. You know what I mean? It's less money than that.
21.
If you're looking for like the Buffalo Trace profile, I mean, it's
you go get a handle for 2 handles for this.
No, I that's what I'm saying.
Ancient age.
Yeah.
That's 80 proof. I get it, but
Yeah, but this doesn't carry. It doesn't taste. It doesn't have the Buffalo Trace profile to me. That's the biggest thing on it.
So I guess they're trying something different, and they did a blend, and they did their whole, okay, we're gonna call it blend 40.
Mm-hmm.
So they did try to do something different. So A plus, they didn't just throw their regular shit in a bottle and say, oh, let's put a different label on it and good luck.
There is a strange, just for full disclosure, I did hear a rumor, and I don't know if it's true or not, that he didn't try it because he's sober now. So that's another thing. But neither here nor there. There's a handful of bottles, and we mentioned it in another one. Old Forester 100 would absolutely stomp on this, and you get it for $25.99. You know what I mean? And if you don't like the Old Forester profile, there's a bunch of stuff out there for less money. Every one of the makers would for less money.
You don't have to go high proof.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Regular makers.
The regular makers or Makers 46. They're still, you can get them in the price range. I think carry way more flavor, way more taste.
Actually, you know what? We always skip over too. But like regular Elijah and regular Larceny, they're only like 24, 25.
No, some people have adversity to them for some reason.
I think
they don't
they're
like
86 too.
Yeah, they're like 86 proof too, and they're just
a nice
better
little starter.
drinkers. They're better
Or
drinkers.
Woodford.
Yep, 100%.
Walk by Woodford all the time.
90.4, and that would take
Woodford.
you in a much better place.
Woodford would smoke this.
Yeah, the regular, not even a double oak, just a straight bourbon whiskey that you can get on an average for that. So, I mean, I drank it. But there you go. We won't beat a dead horse.
There's a small problem on this channel.
This is good. We will put it up against. Someone did already request it against Elvis. We might even get a couple other celebrity whiskeys we might have in a sack over there and throw it all in there, and or find other Sazerac products that are lower end and put it up against each other just to see that, because I do have a couple that I know of that are Sazerac.
Haven't evaporated.
We haven't done the review yet.
Okay.
One of them's on my right shoulder and one of them's over there. So we actually haven't done them yet. So we'll see what happens. We'll if you have any suggestions of what you would like to see for a Blind Fight Friday or a Sunday Funny, leave a comment down below. We love to hear from you guys, and I'd like to do your suggestions better. And I do believe whoever suggested the Travelers versus Elvis, I already wrote that one down. So that being said, if you don't agree with our review, leave a comment down below. I like hearing from you. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Subscribe.